right, so we've talked a little bit about Etsy as a whole, as a sales channel for your Shine On business. We've talked a little bit about keywords and a little bit about how to use eRank. But now I want to talk a little bit about a strategy that I find helpful for when extensive keyword research is just not realistic. So I know a lot of us, we watch these courses, maybe we're involved in a coaching program like ours, or, we get all this information about how to run the most effective Shine On business, but we're just one person or just a few people if you have a team, right? So I like to highlight little ways that I've found to maximize my time, and sometimes keyword research can be a time suck. So coming up into Q4, into this insane shopping season, right now, I think it is more important, personally, I think it's more important to get listings up to Etsy than it is to have the most perfect optimized titles and tags on your listing. So with that in mind, I want to talk about a strategy that I call the big three. Now, again, I always recommend, of course you want to use eRank, you want to do your keyword research, that's definitely going to move the needle for you. But if you want to save a little time, you can do this, or you can do it in combination with a little bit of keyword research, and maybe that's the sweet spot for you. So the big three when we're talking about titles and tags are going to be all the names for the gift giver. Sorry, for the gift recipient. Let's see if I can spell that. All the names for the gift giver, and then all the occasions for why they're receiving the gift. Now, this might seem kind of obvious, but again, when you're working on, these big batches for Etsy, or, sometimes you're just too close to the project. So having something simple to remember in your head, like the big three, could help you if you're feeling stuck with your titles and tags. Again, also, there's going to be some niches where it doesn't matter how much keyword research you put into it. Sometimes the keywords just aren't there. The data is just not there. But you still want to take advantage of all of the real estate in your title and tags. So this can be a good exercise to think about it. So when we're working on our title and tags, we're thinking about these big three. So for this example that we used in the previous videos for a gift for your future mother-in-law, the first thing is going to be thinking about all the names for the gift recipient. So we've got mother-in-law up there, and we had future also added to it. The abbreviation for mother-in-law is MIL. What we found in our eRank research was mother of the groom. And then we can also just start to do some brainstorming about this. What are other terms that you would call your mother-in-law? Maybe it's bonus mom. Maybe it's mother-in-love. Things like that. You can just kind of start brainstorming. And again, some of these things, maybe, I don't know, I haven't done research on this. This might not be a juicy keyword, but I can tell you this. If I have extra room left over in my title or my tags, I would rather throw an idea that I have into there than just leave that blank, right? So using this as a strategy to either save time or to help you when you're feeling stuck or you just don't have the research to fill out your titles and tags, I think this is a good strategy. So the first one, all the names for the gift recipient. Now the second thing we're going to do is thinking about all the names for the gift giver. Who's this coming from? Daughter-in-law. It could be coming from the bride if it's a gift for before the wedding. It could be coming from a bonus daughter. It could be coming from son's wife or son's fiance or partner. We can just start brainstorming all of the people who would potentially buy this gift for their mother-in-law or their future mother-in-law. Now, the third thing in this is going to be all the occasions for why they're receiving this gift. So maybe it's Christmas, maybe it's their birthday, the things that we've already included. Maybe it's a gift that the bride is giving to her future mother-in-law. Maybe they're giving it at the rehearsal dinner. Maybe they're giving it at the bridal shower. We can start thinking about it this way. Maybe it is a gift for mother-in-law for their anniversary. And then we can just continue adding to this. Then, and this is something I'm doing while I'm editing my titles and tags to fill up that real estate and make sure that I'm using all of the opportunities that I have. One thing, you just don't want to leave that room on the table, right? If you're creating a listing and you're investing your time into that, you don't want to get up there and have like 3 tags used when there's so many more opportunity. There's 13 total, each with 20 characters, and we learned from our Keywords 101 video that we can really mix and match these keywords for those tags. So there's a lot of opportunity to hit some of these ideas, right? So like, even if, for instance, looking at the gift recipient, let's say we've used 12 of our tags and we only have 1 left, and we hadn't used future and we haven't used bonus. Let's say we've already used the word mom, but we haven't used bonus and we haven't used future. Maybe we end up doing like future, bonus, mama. And although it's really unlikely that anyone's going to search for this exact phrase, what we learned from Keywords 101 is that Etsy's algorithm will pick and choose out of these words out of your tag, so that if someone searches just future mother-in-law, they can grab those from 2 different tags, or maybe future mama, or bonus mother, or things like that. So that's just something to keep in mind while you're doing your titles and tags. If you're feeling stuck, just remember to come back to the big 3.